Welcome to Crash Bandicoot Developer Time Trials Part 7. Today we are tackling one of the impossible levels. It's impossible on console, but you can do it on PC. The reason why is due to frame rates. Console is locked to 30 frames, and Crash goes a bit faster depending on frame rate. So while you can't do it on 30 frames, you can do it on 60, and it is still incredibly tough. A lot of people seem to think that this developer time was a mistake. Similar to Hog Ride in Crash 3, that developer time trial is still faster than the current world record. So that's clearly a mistake as well, and a lot of people seem to think this one is too. But this one's actually doable on 60 frames. It just requires a very good run. And I already know quite a bit about the level, so that's going to help. But yeah, I am playing at 60. My monitor is set to 60. The higher you go, the more trivial it makes it, because you're just going to go faster and faster. The higher you go, if you uncap it to like 240 or whatever your monitor can do, then it's going to become easier. So yeah, you need a perfect cycle. You cannot wait for anything. You're going to need to get through every single one of these. That's already too slow. If you're at 1289 here, it's too slow. You need to be at like, I think 1250 or quicker. So yeah, a lot of people seem to think this one is a typo, and not much more than that. $13.77, yeah. There's legitimately no point. You've already lost. $4.49. See, that's doable. It's not the best I've seen, but... Ah, and then that happens, and then it's all of a sudden not doable. $12.56. The problem is, we already know what the good cycle is. You have to wait about... Shit, I don't know how much it's like 7 seconds at the beginning for a good cycle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's what you have to do every time. Just for you to be in the way, you twat. Oh, never mind. Another problem is that when I'm counting in my head, I'm like, do I know how much a second is? Like, am I counting actual 8 seconds? Yeah, it's one of the only levels that is not possible on console. Everything else is doable, except for Hog Ride. That was good! That was 12.29, that was good, but... not making the cycles. A little bit too slow, maybe? I don't know. 12.33, doable. That's moving that way. That's also very, very good. Shit. That, you know what, that might have been it. Holy shit. That was like 30 on the clock, 31 or something. That could have been it. I'm not gonna lie, that because we were gonna hit a crate at pretty much just after I died. I was gonna get a 3 crate, I think it is. Pretty much the clock is frozen at that point, so you know if you've done it or not. We're gonna do a thing, the challenge where you get shocked in real life if you get shocked in this game. Maybe if you didn't fucking walk into it and you actually jumped, you twat. I could have done that. Make that. Yes, legend. What? So if that happens, you really want to try and land on the actual platform, and you can actually salvage that. The worst part is, if I'm talking at the end of an attempt, I obviously lose track of a good cycle. Because I'm not counting. Because I can't do 2 things at once. Also, I don't know why, but my inputs don't seem to go through at the bottom of those stairs. I don't know maybe it's got something to do with the stairs. I don't know, but my jump doesn't go through. Because believe me, I'm not actually walking into those hot pipes by choice, right? I'm a bit of a better player than that. I know that they are dangerous. It's not like I'm walking into them every time and thinking, what's happening there then? Oh, fuck off! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? There we go. See? Perfect. Perfect, he says. Oh, I know something's fucked up because I'm not getting jumps there. It's like, oh, yeah. And again, if you get hit, it he slows right down. God, I couldn't. Nah, wouldn't be able to get that. It's just gonna be it's a short level, so that's good. At the very least, that is good. That is something. I'm gonna be a master at guesstimating 7 seconds after this. Well, you'd think. You'd think so. The fact that I'm not even making it past the first barrier is a good sign that I may not be the best at guesstimating 7 seconds. Another problem is that a little boring. Like, there's really not much I can say. You know, it's the same thing every time. I just need a good run. 441, doable, but not anymore. Lovely stuff. I love waiting 10 seconds at the beginning. Every single attempt. It's actually brilliant. In fact, I don't even know why I am, because clearly what I'm doing isn't working for me, or I'm not doing it properly. Obviously it works if people have recommended it. Like, let's see. Let's just go without anything and see how well this goes. Well, so far no different, you know? So far no different. Same as the other one. Okay. No. I don't know. I really don't know how to get the jump off there without getting... It just does not go through. Okay, we somehow kept that alive. Okay, this time I use my actual timer to count 7 seconds. Since I seem to be incapable of doing that. Great. Yeah, so that's why, you know, when you get hit by an accurate, it pretty much is over. But this time is not really working out for me in any way. That's kind of a good cycle, like, it was coming my way, but you really want it to be near you and leaving. And also, we're not even... Oh, we got past the worst bit. That was the worst bit. But yeah, 34, that's not developer time. I'm gonna time different numbers and see if I can find my own damn number. That was 4. That was 4 seconds. That was bad cycle there. Honestly, I'm inclined to keep doing this just because I can actually get past the damn beginning. Which is more than I was getting beforehand. Oh my god. Did you see that God Gamer tier shit? That's not it. That's 2 milliseconds off of it. Just shows how tough this level really is. The good thing is, I know I can do it because I practically just did. Right, what I just did was so close that I just need to do it again. Which might be easier said than done, but I've not been recording for a whole lot of time. So I'm not too bothered. I also think just knowing the game a lot better than I do or did, has helped me a lot as well. But hang on a sec. Oh, wait, is that it? That is the exact developer time! But unfortunately, a 3329 is only equal to their time. And so I have, in fact, got to keep going until I beat it. Nope. Nope. Somehow slower than the... what did I even do that was slow there? Crash Bandicoot is incapable of jumping. There's something about going down platforms, stairs and stuff that don't allow you to jump. That's really the only explanation, because, again, you'd think I'm at a capability at this point as a player to press the jump button when I need to press the jump button. Something's clearly going on with it. It worked! And I got electrocuted this time. No. I'm dead. Ooh. Is that it? No. Is it? 3317. That's it! We did it! I did it. I beat the developer on Cortex Castle? Cortex Power. We did it. And I did it with an Aku loss as well. So that does prove that you can actually take damage and slow down a little bit. And then also still get the developer time. But it's obviously not ideal. Question is, do I want to get a 32? I do obviously want to get a 32. First of all, I want to say, though, that the actual timer thing, I gave up on that. I just started waiting like an estimated 4 to 5 seconds after landing, after resetting. That seemed to work. If you want to classify all those failed attempts as working, then sure. That's what I did, though, to get the time. Yay, we did it. Even with the damage boost, you can get a 32. That's crazy. You know, this wasn't as bad as people say it is. Like, I get the fact that it's not doable on console. You know, that's where it stems from. But realistically, it's just a good developer time. Like this, I've beaten Native Fortress by 15 seconds. I beat Lost City by like 15 seconds. I feel like this is what the difficulty of the developer time trials should have been. If that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying they should be impossible on console. It definitely should have been a little bit easier in terms of a time so that it would be doable for those players. But in terms of like how tight this time is and how much you can save off of it, like about a second or so. Now, one thing that is bullshit is hog ride. Like, you're not going to convince me that that's not a mistake. Because when the current world record is slower than the developer, that's when you know something's a little fishy. Beat the developer again. So I will actually finish that. Yeah, I can beat the developer comfortably. Well, I say comfortably. I say comfortably. I can't do it consistently, but the real time savers here, in my opinion. The way you move across here feels drastically... Oh, that was bad. That was bad, but yeah. 3286. Is that my best time? No, I equaled my best time. Wow. Alright, I think I'll be leaving it there. I've been playing the level over the past few days. I was trying to get a 31, and I know it seems really close to that, but in this level, there's really nothing you can do to save time. I think the world record is like a 3170, so that just puts into perspective how tough it is to even get to a 31 in general. Without, of course, uncapping your frame rate. I've just been playing at 60 frames the whole time, and I don't think I'm going to get much quicker than that. When the series is finished, I will be revisiting certain levels on stream to try and improve my time even more. Maybe I'll come back to this one. We'll see. But yeah, in the next video, we're going to complete Generator Room and Toxic Waste. So thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video.